It's a bush, a whole bush. This is crazy. Hello everyone, and welcome to Angel's Peaceful Garden. I'm a beginner gardener in Garden Zone 8B in Texas, and today I'm going to be transplanting some of these marigolds that I planted by mistake. I will put the package up on the screen if I find it, but I looked at the package of my marigolds and y'all, they can get up to 12 feet tall. So absolutely not. This is a 5-gallon bag that I have it in with my tomatoes, and I do not want these to take over my tomatoes. These are determinate tomatoes at that. So if they take over right now, the root system, it might already be too late, to be honest. But we're going to take them out today. There are flowers on here and I see tomatoes forming. So hopefully it's not too late. I'm not going to be dramatic, but they have got to come out. I'm using my big shovel again. Good Lord. And because I planted so many, I definitely do not have room to keep all of them in the garden. So I offered some to a coworker, and she said, absolutely, I'll take them. She loves flowers and her garden is beautiful. So we are constantly sharing starts and seeds and all sorts of things for the garden. And she was the first person that I thought of because she would love these. And I will come back and maybe I'll try to find some French marigolds to put in here just so that they have something to help deter the pests, which is why they were there in the first place. But 12 feet tall is just no. Just no. They were tiny a month ago. And to see how much they've grown is incredible. And you can see how I'm struggling. This root system is not anything to be played with. I absolutely hate the smell of these things. The smell they're putting off is atrocious. To be so beautiful. The other thing that I need to get done today is wow. The other thing I want to get done soon is succession sowing. I know I want to plant a lot more beans, so I am going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today. I think I will probably wait until another day because I don't want to be overtired planting because I make mistakes. I make mistakes when I let myself get too tired out here, so forget to do stuff, causing more problems than for myself later than I should. So yeah, I don't want to get overtired and just kind of do it as fast as I can to get it over with and have to come back and fix it or reseed later. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting some dirt in the bottom of the pot, and I'm gonna sit this down in here because this plant is pretty big, and I'll just tell her it needs to be transplanted out of this pot as soon as possible because there is not a lot of soil in here. But we don't want these pretty marigolds to go to waste. There's one. I got one more over here. The other thing I'm going to succession show, and I'll show y'all what I've already done. I have tomatoes that I started, 2 different types of tomatoes. I started some more cucumbers. But I learned from Risa in the garden that you're supposed to, once your plants, if you're trying to plant year round and you're in a climate where you can plant year round, to make that work, you need to be planting a new seed when your plants are starting to fruit. So that is why I'm succession sowing now, because I want to get to where we have harvest all year round in this garden. Today, I was so excited because we were able to make our pickles, 2 jars of pickles with my cucumbers, and also we used dill from the garden and garlic. That was exciting. He was able to get all the ingredients to make the pickles out of the garden. I think we got it. All right, so that's 3. And I'm going to probably keep these for a couple of days, make sure they're good and stable and not in too much shock before I bring them to her. Right here, I have to take this middle one out. I'm gonna do this just like I did the one on that side. Oh no, is it 2 plants? There are actually 2 plants here. I thought there was 1. I'm gonna take this bigger one for now and wait and see if I have room up in the top with the beans that I'm going to plant. I could possibly put them in that bed. But I'm going to take this one out of the center for now so that I can see, and so these tomatoes will have more airflow. There are also huge, beautiful basil plants in here, and I'm trying not to damage those. It's a bush, a whole bush. This is crazy. Okay, I pre-moistened this soil in this planter so that the roots will go into moist soil. Last time I transplanted one this big, it didn't have shock that day, but the rest of that week it struggled. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more soil. I know. I feel like it's telling me that it was happy where it was. It's a huge, huge bush though. I also think I'm gonna move it into the shade for a couple of days and give it time to adjust. Hello guys, so I'm going to stop for today because if you watched the last video, you know that I have been going since early this morning, transplanting strawberries, filling raised beds, and I am tired. So we're going to go ahead and end this portion of the video right now. And when I pick it up, we'll be succession planting because I want my garden to thrive 365 days a year. And I want to learn how to garden year round here in zone 8B. I'll see y'all in a bit. All right. So catastrophe struck. Well, not catastrophe. I'm being dramatic, but the squash vine borer, it found me, and I found it yesterday and it was gross. And I filmed it because I wasn't sure that's what it was and I wanted to show y'all. So I'm gonna put that in right here so you can see what I found yesterday. I just found this worm in my zucchini. Is that a squash vine borer larva? I don't know. I'm gonna cut this one and see if there's one in here. They are everywhere in this plant. I was wondering why it wasn't growing like the other ones, but they in here thriving. I'm gonna put this whole thing in the trash. It's gross. This is my first experience with the squash vine borer though. Ugh. It's just nasty. It's all squishy. So, yeah. It's not gonna win. I'm not letting it win. So I went to Lowe's because I knew they probably had some squash left, and they did. And I found this one, which looked pretty healthy, and I think it might have 2 squash plants in it. It's a straight neck heirloom squash. So we are going to plant this one. And I saw where Lady Cheryl said to put foil around the base. And I know it's not going to stop it, whatever, but I like growing squash. I like the harvest that I've been getting so far. So I'm just going to plant more seeds. I'm going to plant these, and I'm going to succession plant some more so that I can just keep them going if I need to. So yeah. That's my plan for my squash and zucchini. I'm going to drop some zucchini seeds as well. So, yeah. Let's see how many plants are in here, because I lost this one. The one I showed y'all in the video, I lost that one. And I lost 2 more. So, all in total, I lost 3 plants, 2 zucchini and 1 squash. I'm just going to drop some zucchini seeds, not buy more. This is a $4.98 container. So hopefully it has 2 in there, because I'm not going to buy more. I'm just going to have to wait for those seeds to mature, which will take a while. I'm going to definitely put my gloves on, because like I told y'all, I broke some nails. Well, I'm not sure if you've seen that video yet, but I put a raised bed together and I broke some nails. It's been getting super hot here. It's been in the low 90s, but because of the humidity, it feels like it's 103 today. And yesterday it felt like it was 102, they said. So yeah, it is going to be evening or morning for me. I'm just dripping sweat. I can't do the middle of the day, y'all. Or if I do, I'm gonna have to find a good hat. I'm going to put mycorrhizal fungi, bone meal, and blood meal in the hole. I need some more of this stuff because I think it was pretty good. I think it did well for my tomatoes. They seem to be doing very well, very healthy. All right, let's see what Lowe's did. Did I get an extra plant or not? Yep. 2 plants. Yay. There could actually even be 3 in here. I'm not sure. All right. So that one's in. Let me move over to the other area. I kind of want to see if this is 2, y'all. But I don't want to hurt the roots if it's not. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to mess it up anymore. We're going to move down to the other area where I'm going to put this one and replace the one that we lost. There are pole beans planted in here, so I'm going to try to be careful not to disturb those. I need to go through the garden and fertilize, feed, and side dress. So I think I'm going to try to take care of that this afternoon as well. I really am trying to be careful, y'all. This plant, it already had small buds on it, so it looks like it's going to start putting out fruit soon. So I really want to be careful not to stunt it in any way. That looks good. I think that was a good price too. 2 plants for $4.98. I don't think that was bad. Not at all. I will water these in. They should be good. They need a label because I will forget what they are. Today, when I came home from work, I had the best snack. I had not tried the Bait Alpha cucumber. I tried the straight 8 and that was good, but oh my goodness. I put a little bit of garlic salt and just cut it up fresh right out of the refrigerator. And let me tell you, that thing was so good. But let me tell you why that is kind of sad. I told y'all I may have left one or two too long, but there are no more blooms forming on my plant. There are no more flowers, but I did drop some seeds. I'm going to show y'all what I started, because I'm not letting it win. The heat or the insects, they're not going to take me out. They are not going to take me out. I am not going to let them. So right here, I started some Heirloom Beauty sunflowers, because my sunflowers are looking a little worn. I think those are done. Amish paste tomatoes. I started some more thyme. I started Swiss chard again. We got some gourmet blend lettuce here. I have more Heirloom Beauty sunflowers. We got early girl tomatoes, straight 8 cucumbers, bait alpha cucumbers, and 4-season lettuce. So I got a full tray of starts right here. Well, not full, but full enough for succession planting. And I'm going to drop some more seeds in a couple of days because I need some more zucchini. I actually purchased some comfrey seeds that I need to get in the ground. And I purchased some Jamaican callaloo. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the insects. I'm ready for the heat. I'm ready to succession plant if something goes wrong, because the Amish tomatoes that we have out there, the early girl, they are still looking good and strong. But I'm going to go ahead and plant more now, because I know that this heat is probably going to cause the flowers to drop. And so I need to be ready for fall. So if these don't work, I'll start some more seeds. I'm going to start some more seeds. And I'm going to start some more seeds. Yeah, because I need my garden to keep going. It is my peace. When I tell y'all that I am in love with this process right now, I really am. And if I lose a plant here or there, I now know that that's okay. That's part of it. It's just like it's part of life. You have loss. You have things that don't work out, but you keep going. You keep going. So it's beauty. It's beauty in the garden. That's what it is. And like I said in the earlier part of this video, it's learning. You are learning and growing every single day. And I absolutely enjoy it. I do.